All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is Saturday, July 18th, and I am very proud of myself because it has now been 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row that I have been doing this early, no, I can't even say early, this morning podcast. And I know for you guys, you're like, that's not a big deal. No, it's a big deal. It's a big deal because despite going through all my healthcare issues, doctor's appointments, surgeries, being on cancer, preventing medications that's saving my life, my energy is severely disrupted, my menopausal symptoms, despite all of that, I show up every day here for you guys. So, we got to celebrate that. Give Uma her credit where credit is due. I'm very tickled about this, guys. I am very tickled. Thank you, Marie. Marie is sending me gifts on TikTok. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I got to give this is a message to content creators. If there's any content creators watching me, live streamers, content creators, you have to find joy in what you do. Hi, BN. You have to find joy in what you do. I love making content. I love getting you guys ready for your day. I love ending the night with you guys. I love knowing that I affect your energy in a positive way because I feel like there's so much going on in the world, that there's so much negativity and there's so much people trying to get one over you. And I just want to create a safe space online that you can know without a shadow of a doubt. When I go there, I'm going to feel uplifted. I'm going to feel inspired. I'm going to get creative. I'm going to get right about my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. So I can't commit to an actual time, like say 9 a.m. every morning, 9 p.m. every night. Can't do that yet because, like I said, I'm going through all these bodily changes related to my breast cancer diagnosis early January. But that doesn't mean we got to stop the show, right? That doesn't mean we got to stop the show. We can still show up in whatever way we can and do what we got to do. So thank y'all for those of y'all that have been coming daily. I know this is only our fourth day, but I anticipate that this is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Shout out to BN for the gifts. Ah, on YouTube, hello P Mal. They said, well, Ola, my favorite tarot card reader and best author of a number one bestseller. Thank you so much. I really appreciate being here and starting the day with you guys. All right, let's get into it. You know what we're doing today? We're doing the astrology of the day so you can prepare yourself for what's coming today. And we're also doing a tarot card message for each zodiac sign. But before we get into all of that, let's just take a moment for wellness. Let's take a moment for mindfulness. So, wherever you are, all right, if you can, please go ahead. Just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Nice deep breath in and exhale. One more time. Just being grateful for breath, that we're still breathing, we're still above ground. Deep breath in and exhale. All right. Place our hand on our heart. And in your mind, I want you to think about all the things you are grateful for. And I'll say mine out loud. I love sharing what I'm grateful for. I am grateful for waking up in the morning and having another day to do this thing called life. I'm grateful for the man I sleep next to, my partner. He is my rock, he is my inspiration. I'm grateful for my two beautiful, beautiful children that just show me joy every day and make me happy every day just by being in their presence. I am grateful for the work that I do as the owner and CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center. I love that place. I love that people find us and come for healing and readings and clarity and insight. I love that I get to meet people on a daily basis that want to grow and be better and do better, that want to step onto the healer path, onto the psychic path, that want to help others in their community by developing their natural abilities. I love all of this. I love how we take care of each other. I love how we have so much love in our hearts and we are so positive. And even when we see people that are negative or not understanding what we're doing, we still have love for them, because if they don't have love for themselves, we can love them too, right? I love all the love that we share on a daily, continual basis. These are things that I am thankful for. So I want you guys to take a minute to think about all the things you're thankful for, and we're going to get into our day. All right. Welcome in, guys. This is the Lotus Energy Forecast for Saturday, July 18th. So, the astrology for today is all about slowing down, getting realistic, and taking a closer look at the fine print. If yesterday was a breath of fresh air, today is the practical follow up where we actually have to build the structure. So, this is the anchoring force. The moon is staying in Virgo. Okay. The moon is staying in Virgo. So it's an amazing energy for cutting through the noise and looking at cold, hard facts. You know how Virgo likes it, right? It is a highly practical, sharp, and focused on organization. However, it comes with a tiny warning label. Because Virgo energy is so exact, you might find yourself feeling extra critical of yourself or others if things aren't perfectly aligned. So, how to use this energy? You can put this to work by clearing out whatever has been piling up. Okay. Clean your workspace, organize your files, back up data, or sort through financial details. It's the ultimate get your house in order Saturday energy. The heavy hitter, moon opposite Saturn. Today, that sharp Virgo moon is sitting directly across the sky from Saturn. So, Saturn is the planet of rules, responsibilities, and boundaries. The vibe, this can bring a brief wave of heaviness, self doubt, or a feeling that your to do list is so overwhelming. If you feel a sudden burst of anxiety about your long term goals or feel like you're running behind, you can blame this transit for those feelings. Just remember, Saturn isn't trying to punish you, it's just asking you to be realistic. Okay. So, how do you use this transit? Don't let minor delays today or small critiques trigger a mental meltdown. When Saturn is involved, the cosmic rule is slow and steady wins the race. If a task or project feels too massive to handle, break it down into tiny, bite sized steps. Fix one small detail at a time, and the heavy feeling will evaporate. So, we're also getting a nice boost today from lunar nodes. With Saturn adding some weight, there's an undercurrent of alignment today. It's a day where things can suddenly click. You might see a clear path forward or a creative project, an innovative business idea, or a long term plan that previously felt totally out of reach. Trust your intuition today, especially when it comes to practical choices. If you've been working hard behind the scenes, the stars are adjusting things to set you up for future abundance and success. So, what is the takeaway for today? Today is Saturday, July 18th. The takeaway is choose evidence over fear. Don't let your mind go crazy. Don't wonder about the what ifs, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Choose evidence over fear. Give yourself permission to slow down, avoid the trap of perfectionism, and focus on steady control rather than sudden impulsive reactions. All right, good morning. So that is the energy for today, Saturday, July 18th. All right. I'm going to ask those of you that are watching me live, have you been feeling this energy already coming in? I know I was beginning to feel it because I did talk to my assistant and I'm like, we need to like really do a revamp on the financials, get into budgeting and categorizing expenses and things like that. And I literally just said this to her. So I'm not surprised that the transits are saying that as well. Okay, let's do some affirmations to start our day. If you are watching live, you can ask for an affirmation. For those of you that are listening to the recording, just receive these affirmations. The way I like to do affirmations is I like to hear them and just kind of like let it wash over my soul to be like, hey, does this pertain to me? Maybe that affirmation didn't resonate, but that one really does, So that's how I like to look at it. All right. Aleem Hussein 919 wants an affirmation. Aleem, your affirmation is I am love. Be the presence of love. Let the spirit of love flow through you. I am love. We're going to do another affirmation. I live in an abundant universe. I live in an abundant universe. Notice how abundance flows into your life in delightful and surprising ways, right? The more you focus on what is abundant in your life, all right, the more things will start to flow. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more affirmation for the day. PMAL 4043 says, I would like an affirmation, please. Here is your affirmation. I can do it. Trust. I can do it. Trust. In times of trouble, remember this. Who you think you are cannot handle this challenge, but who you really are can and will handle the challenge. All right? You can do it. Hi, Divine. Welcome in. We're going to get to the yes, no's. Those of you on TikTok, right after this podcast. Thank you guys for being here. What we're going to do now is do the tarot scope message of the day for each of the zodiac signs. So really quickly, everybody drop your zodiac sign in the comments. Let's see who I am starting with. And I start with the whole group, if it's earth, fire, water, or air. Drop your zodiac signs. Let's see who we are starting with. Virgo, it is. We're going to start with the earth signs. All right, Virgo, your message today is Four of Wands. We love this card. I call this my marriage card, happily ever after. So this is the card that says like everything is working out. You've been under some stress. Things haven't been going your way for a while. The Four of Wands is here to tell you things are about to turn around. Okay. So Virgo, you can expect to have a happy family day, happy relationship, happy. Josh? Yeah. Could you turn the air up? Sorry, I'm like live and I'm like, I don't care. I'm having a hot flash, guys. And I'm like, I need that air up. Could you drop it to like 69? Thanks. I will stop a whole podcast to be like, I got to get this air going. Could care less. All right. So Virgo, Four of Wands tells you that you have good news coming in concerning your relationships. Success is to follow. Just really good news today. So congratulations to Virgo. Taurus, you have Page of Wands. So whereas Virgo has the thing arriving today, you have the thing arriving soon. Not here yet, but you will get news today, Taurus, of some good thing working out for you or coming in soon. So this could be something as simple as, an Amazon delivery that you've been waiting for. This can be that job offer that you've been looking at. This can be, somebody saying, yes, I want to go on a date with you. Whatever the case may be, Taurus, you have some good news coming your way as well. Some sort of opportunity, not quite here yet, like Virgo. Virgo's is here. Yours is on the way in. All right. Then we have Capricorn. Capricorn got Two of Swords. You are undecided about something and you need to make up your mind. Sometimes Capricorn, Pretending that there is no problem is not manifestation. It is not the law of attraction. It is avoidance. Okay. So, Capricorn, if you are doing that, if you're avoiding, detracting, procrastinating, distracting, right? It's time to just make a decision, pick a lane, follow through. It will work out. It will work out. All right. I saw Aries in the comments. We're going to go to the fire signs next. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right. Aries, your message today is Ace of Swords. You know what? Spirit has been sending you some new ideas. You've been having some new thoughts. Follow it. And it could be like, maybe I should. Or I wonder if I did this, what would follow it? Because this is the way Spirit speaks. They're going to give you these little ideas, these little thought nuggets, and you're meant to pick it up and follow through with it. All right, Aries? So, whatever new ideas you've been having, follow through with it. It is meant to bring you some sort of good fortune. Leo, you have 7 of Wands. Your boundaries need to be up today. There may be people coming to fight with you or just push you or tempt you to pick with you. Put your boundaries up. Don't allow people to disrespect you or get into your way, kind of like that. You know what you know. You're the best person to know what you want for your life. Follow through with that. Okay? And then we have Sagittarius, 8 of Swords. Be careful of your thought processes, Sagittarius. You might be feeling trapped. You might be having like this illusion of there's no way out. Be mindful of your thoughts. Remember the transits that are going on today, right? Don't fall to that, Sagittarius. Remind yourself that it's an expansive world and there is the law of attraction. So you can be expansive too. If you feel trapped, take a moment, meditate, write it down, journal, but there are other ways available. That is the message for Sagittarius. We're going to go to the water signs now: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, your message today is Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to move forward for you in a positive way. So, if you get that sudden burst of energy today to want to clean your room or apply for that course that you've always been thinking about, whatever you do today says that it's going to bring good results. So all you have to do is follow through on those instincts. That is for Pisces. Cancer, 10 of Wands. You are overworked, Cancer. You need to take a break because sometimes when you overwork so much, you can get sick, right? All that exhaustion, that stress leads to exhaustion and health related issues. So your message today, Cancer, it's Saturday, it's the weekend. Try to take some time out and do something nice for yourself. And Scorpio, 3 of Wands, you are waiting for a ship to come in. Your spirit guides are saying it's time for you to look to the future. This is a great day to make future plans. Look, here's my little Scorpio coming down the stairs as I'm doing Scorpio. Wouldn't God do it? So make long-term plans because your vision is set and looking to the future will bring you bright results. And finally, let's do the air signs. We have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Aquarius, you have the sun. Great day today for success. Things will just go your way. Happiness will abound. So, the sun is where things just come together, everything clicks into place, kind of like what the transit was saying. Aquarius, you're going to have a fantastic day today. Put your best foot forward. Gemini, you have temperance. You need to balance things out. You've been a little chaotic in your energy. So your spirit guides are saying, take this day to balance. If you've been going out a lot, stay in. If you've been staying in a lot, go out today. But find the balance because balance leads to health. And finally, we have Libra. Libra, you got Queen of Cups. Your relationships will flourish today, Libra. It seems like you are falling in love with someone or you're having deeper emotions to your partner or someone new that you met. When you get Queen of Cups, Libra, it means that your relationships will deepen. So today is a good love day. Love on the person that you are with. Those are the messages today for all 12 zodiac signs. And that brings us to the end of our daily energy Lotus forecast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I really hope that you guys like these messages. Hey, baby. There's my Libra. He just came in. Look at that. Look at God today. I'm telling you. So I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, my household is getting busy now. You can hear all the guys in the house. Have a great start to your day. Stay positive. And as always, have a namaste. Bye, y'all.